Hello, 23rd of November 2018. This video is going to be a bit different to the previous ones, which focus on a company or the person behind the company, investor. This one's about the nominee system, form of ownership. So if you thought the first videos were slightly off the wall, you'll think I'm totally deranged with this one. The nominee system. Shares held in street name with your broker. Why is that a problem? Within the context of so much that's going on around at the moment, across the everything you see, from Trump fighting part of the deep state to Brexit, its frustration by Theresa May, and earlier by David Cameron, derivatives, national debt, personal debt, and the unbacked currencies that are being printed left, right and centre. So many things that I could mention. Suffice to say, this video is based on the theory that those issues present a substantial threat to the national currencies, and that threat to the national currencies, the financial system, will extend to a threat to the nominee form of ownership. Just as an aside, I mean, you'll often hear people like people who I've got a lot of time for, like Eric Sprott and Peter Schiff, who do talk a lot of sense, in my humble opinion. But they run companies that are within the nominee system, and so they don't extrapolate the threats to the financial system to the ownership method of the nominee system. And I think it's worth talking about, and very few people mention it. So why is it important? I mean, if you're watching this, then maybe you stumbled across it because you're interested in gold and silver miners, because you think there's a threat to national currencies, and maybe even a threat to the financial system in a wider perspective. Maybe. But I suspect a large number of such people are holding their shares with their street name broker, or perhaps more accurately, are not holding their shares, have allowed their shares to be held by their broker in the street name, instead of getting them off to direct registration or a paper certificate. I think the correct companies in such circumstances, the correct companies may have been chosen, but they won't perform for the individual due to the threat of losing access to them for an extended period, or just losing them full stop. Anyway, thank you. Food for thought.